Good afternoon, Dark Horse Nation. I hope you guys are having a good day today, and I hope your week has gotten off to a good start. It's another hot day today, guys, and it's humid outside, and I mean, it's just really too hot to do anything out here today. The purpose of this video today, guys, I've been meaning to do this for a while, and it's just taken me some time to get used to the idea of sharing something that is so personal with you guys, you know. But my thing is, I think there are a lot of people in the world who have dealt with the same thing that I have dealt with and experienced, and sometimes I think they do not know how to grasp the overall situation or how to handle the events, or how to deal with the aftermath. And I think that's the biggest part, I think. And so what I'm talking about, guys, is how I have learned to deal with the consequences and the side effects of the throat cancer that I had. I mean, I would not have even found out about it if I had not had a vein rupture in my throat in May of 2021. Because I was just too damn hard-headed to go see a doctor, you know. But, you know, after being transported to the ER and having to end up with an emergency tracheostomy, which I'd seen on television, you know, never knew anyone that had had one, but I knew that that procedure was, you know, it was extensive, you know, as far as what the aftermath would be, guys. So after being in an induced coma, I think it was for 10 days, 11 days, I think 10, and going through that experience and waking up and then finding out later, you know, that I had throat cancer. It was a sobering experience. I mean, I wasn't shocked. I mean, I knew there was something seriously wrong. I mean, you just don't blow a vein for no reason, you know. So, after almost bleeding to death on that day, and then surviving another bleeding incident in the ICU where I almost died. Survived that by the grace of God, and of course the staff that saved my life. You know, I had to come to grips with my life after the fact, because that incident changed my entire world. Okay? I found out that I was going to have to be on a feeding tube. Had no idea how long. But it ended up being right at 4 years dealing with that. The tracheostomy, it went several years, having to learn how to care for that, how to suction out the tube, how to keep from choking and drowning, dealing with a situation where it actually broke and it popped out in the middle of the floor one day, and yeah, I had to get it together and figure out what to do and try to pop it back in my own throat because of where I was living at the time. Having the feeding tube pop out and get lodged in my abdominal wall, and I couldn't feed myself at all. Back into the ICU or emergency room to have that surgically put back in. And this is after the quack doctor tried to fish it out and tried to just push it back in the hole, which he could not find, which was stupid because there's a balloon on the end of it that has to be inflated. Dealt with that, guys. I mean, I was awake and conscious when he was trying to do that, and I was awake and conscious when they had to put the emergency tracheostomy in my throat. Experienced all of that. Survived that, guys. Went through chemo, went through radiation, and I'll be honest with you, to me the chemo, guys, was easy compared to the radiation treatment. I mean, being secured to a gurney and having a mask, a plastic mask strapped over your face to hold you in place so you don't move, so they can get the radiation in exactly the right spot, guys. I mean, that is torturous if you've ever had to experience that. And then once the radiation starts, after several weeks, then your body changes with that treatment, and then, you know, your salivary glands, they overreact, you choke on your own saliva, and then you get dry mouth, and then you know, it's just painful, and you know, it's an entire thing, guys. You have to figure out how to adapt to, okay? And you've got to be strong-willed, and yes, you need to have some faith in someone higher than yourself, because if you don't, it's going to be hard to get through. It will be hard to survive. And then once you are done with that, guys, you know, no one tells you that yes, you're going to end up with fibrosis in your throat until later, and that's just when the radiation basically destroys the tissue and the muscle, and it gets so tight you can't move your head, you can't look up, you can't turn sideways. There's months and months of therapy to try to recover. You can't swallow at all. And then on top of that, your teeth. You start to lose your teeth one by one because your pH has been trashed by the radiation treatment. Then your teeth begin to rot, basically, and then you have to have them all extracted. And for me, that was probably the most painful out of all of it, just because my face does not get numb. So yeah, the experience of that, guys, was horrendous. I mean, it's probably the worst thing I've ever went through physically in my entire life. But the reason I wanted to share this with you all is I know there's a lot of people who go through the same thing. You know, they have questions, why me, and you know, what if I had done something different, and you are so embarrassed and ashamed because of how your body has changed. You may or may not lose your hair. You may or may not be able to talk ever again. You lose your teeth. I mean, you can't eat. You can't do the same things that you once used to do, okay? And you have to learn how to overcome each and every one of those obstacles. And it takes time. I mean, it takes time. I mean, when you go from being a fairly healthy individual and then you lose down to 125 pounds because you can't eat solid food and you look like a skeleton, that plays with your mind, you all. I mean, mentally it plays with you, you know. And then you have to get your head right. You have to put one foot in front of the other, and you have to fight for every single day that you try to get back. And it's hard. It's not easy. It is hard, you know. And it takes a lot of courage, and it takes a lot of strength and a lot of willpower to carry on, because some days, guys, you do have the mentality that, you know, I want to just quit. I can't do this any longer because the pain's so bad, or your head's stuck in a bucket, you know, for 8 hours straight because your sinuses are continuously running because of the radiation treatment. Or you're experiencing the effects from chemo. You're so tired, you're so weak, you can't stand, you can't hardly do anything for yourself whatsoever. Guys, it's an adjustment. And you have to bring yourself back from that. You have to be strong, guys. You know, when I first started YouTube, I think it was 2023, I had intended on starting a channel before I ever got sick when I retired. And I'd been retired 2 months when I ended up in the hospital and found out that I had cancer. So it took me almost 2 years, 2.5 years to get myself back together and build enough confidence to say, look, I'm going to go ahead and start this YouTube channel. That's what I wanted to do. I'm a musician and I wanted to write music and put up songs. And even though I knew my voice was trashed, and I knew that I wouldn't be able to sing in key pretty much the way I used to, I just went ahead and did it, guys. I started writing music. And I started putting things out there, started doing cooking videos and just miscellaneous do-it-yourself videos. I mean, just to share my experience with you guys. And my goal was hopefully to help someone else who was in that position, who had went through cancer and was down and out and had no hope, didn't see a future for themselves. That is mainly why I did it, guys. To get up off that chair, that recliner, and try to start a new life and not just sit there and die, because that's what I was doing. And it has been 4 years now. Hopefully, if I can make it until May of next year, hopefully I will get beyond that 5-year period. And hopefully my chances of survival will be good. But if not, I can say I've tried to make the most out of my existence. That's why I try to enjoy every single day that I have, and I do not ever take it for granted. And so just do the best you can do. And with that, I think I'm ready to share with you something I thought I'd never be able to do. And I'm willing to show you my own scars, physical scars from cancer. And just let everyone know that it's okay. It's okay to not be that complete person that you once were. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. You don't have to be ashamed of yourself. Don't be ashamed of your body. I mean, you can't help what has been put upon you. So with that, guys, I'm going to show you my scars. And I just hope that maybe this video will be inspirational for someone out there who is struggling to put one foot in front of the other. Alright guys, one of the scars that you're going to get is from the feeding tube. So basically you just end up with another belly button, okay? And there's only one way for it to come out, and it does hurt, guys. But that was going to leave a remainder for the rest of your life, a scar that you took away from that. And the next scar, guys, is going to be the port they put in for the chemo. So right here, guys, it's another reminder every day when you wake up that you survived. And so this scar will be unique. It's like a fingerprint, and that will always be a reminder of the days that I had to sit there in that chair and do the chemo. Also, guys, with that being said, the other one is the radiation and the trach. That'll always be there. The scarring from the radiation treatment will be there. The scar tissue from the surgery, that will always be there. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to share with you and let you guys understand it's okay. There's nothing wrong. You survived. You'll carry these scars with you the rest of your life. But you were fortunate enough to live through it. Alright guys, so like I was saying, it's okay to have those scars, guys. It will always be a reminder of what you had to endure. It will always remind you that you are still alive. And then you'll always know that your life was worth something. For whatever reason it was, your life is worth something. God let you live, okay? So that's why I'm always preaching, guys, about don't take your lives for granted. Enjoy each and every single day that you have in this world, because life is so short, guys. And especially once you start getting up in age. I mean, you hit that 60 something and you know, you realize, guys, your chapters are starting to wind down, you know. So I just want to share that with you guys. For all you people who are going through cancer now and you feel like there's no hope, guys, hang in there. There is always hope. No matter what happens, as long as you survive, it doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter if you lost your teeth. It doesn't matter if you can't speak or sing or do the things that you used to do, guys. I mean, I'd give anything to eat a 20-ounce ribeye. You know what I'm saying? But it's not possible. And it's just one of the things I know that I'll never be able to do. I won't ever be on a record label. You know, I won't get to do the things that I had aspired to do. But that's okay. God saw fit for me to survive. He has given me things in my life in the last year that are amazing. Gave me the opportunity to meet someone who makes my life complete, who encourages me, believes in me, has faith in me. You know, even though I can't do certain things anymore, guys, life is good. And I enjoy every minute of it. Every single minute. And with that being said, guys, I'm going to get up over here. I hope you all have a blessed day. Be safe. Enjoy your families. Enjoy your friends. Guys, don't ever take anything for granted. So I'll stop preaching for today. Please like, subscribe, share. It's free, guys. Doesn't cost a thing. And I just want to be able to share my experiences, and hopefully I can make a difference in just one person's life. And that's my goal. And that's why I keep making videos. Whatever it may consist of. So with that being said, guys, you know me. I'm going to finish up the day. It's hot. I'm going to go back in the house and cool off a little bit. I've got my little drink made up. I'm going to take me a sip. Guys, this toast is for all of y'all. And most of all is for all you guys who have lost hope. You're sick, you don't feel good, you feel like you're not going to make it. Hang in there. Because I'm going to tell you one thing about life. Damn, life is good. Alright, guys. Stay blessed. Take care. And I'll see you again soon. Love you all.